Alright, so we're at the Rotten Apple Inn, now what?
Okay. I think we need to backtrack a smidge. Hold on a sec. I made something for you guys.
Four fortunate friends have gathered this day in order to catch up on past events and merriment. During this encounter, however, a dark stranger known as Emil Toranescu invites himself to the traveler's table and presents to them a call for aid. I am in need of help. It is my people, you see. They need help. I cannot tell you much, but we are looking for adventurers like yourselves. If you don't want to aid them, I understand. He tosses a bag of gold coins across the table. I'll pay you up front, only to travel 2 days south. If you do not find my village, you can't turn around. I won't ask anything else. If you arrive, we will know. With that, Emil left the Rotten Apple Tavern, and with him every other patron save the four of you. You travel for 2 days, encountering interesting tracks a bit far along the way, until you follow a lone lantern path to a dinner table with an imposing visage bids you, "Welcome to Barovia." You introduce yourselves, some on guard, others with a lie. Then he introduces himself. My name is Strahd Ep2. I am the master of this realm. I invite you to my castle, Ravenloft. Come, if you so choose. And as quickly as he appeared, he is gone. Shortly after this strange encounter, you find yourselves following young children. Thorn and Rose, afraid for their lives. They beg you for help. Please, it's Mummy. Father, he hurt her. You enter the Durst Manor that they led you to. Inside, strange happenings occur while you roam about. Will you survive? What has happened in this strange place? And most importantly, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Nice. Good recap.
Thank you.
Solid.
6.5 out of 7. 7 out of 10.
Oh, sweet.
7 out of 7.
I'll go 7.
What are you docking points for?
Well,
No original
random
voice
human
actors.
hairball.
And a 7 from the Russian judge. What you got, fucker?
Is okay.
No original voice actors. Pretty sure it was the same guy the whole time.
No original voice actors.
So there was a sincere lack of spirit fingers. Just throwing that out there.
We'll fix it in post. We'll add spirit fingers later.
Perfect.
Yeah, we've got a lot more to go. Alright, so last we left off, you guys were in the library, and you just opened this secret bookcase. You had also found a wrought iron key inside the desk previously in the room. There was a skeleton in leather armor draped over top of this iron chest. And you guys have not entered this room yet.
No. Is the chest open and closed? Is the skeleton? Is the body in the chest or on top of the chest?
He's like slumped over it.
Okay. Can we see a are you here, John? Okay. Can we see a locking mechanism or anything like that might work with the iron key?
Are you gonna enter the room, or are you gonna?
Can I see it from where I'm at?
Yes, you could see it. It is visible. Yeah, the trunk is closed.
So I share that with the group, and then I'm like, meet Sickle. We might want to look in here. I'll back you up, and I'm going in first.
Can I move the skeleton with my mage hand?
The skeleton would probably be too heavy because
I wasn't sure if I could push him.
You might be able to take parts. I mean, it might fall apart if you start. You could give it a shot.
Alright. I'll do that then.
Try it.
Alright. So Mage Hand flies out over to the skeletal corpse and gives it a shove, and it just fumbles across the bottom of this chest into bits, separating from its limbs. The majority of its torso seems to be intact, though. As it rolls over, a large dagger is stuck out of its heart.
Alright.
Now, our characters have
Where it's hard
worked together before. Would I have known if you were able to pick locks or do traps or anything like that?
Oh, no, that's never been something that's in Kara's wheelhouse.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you do machines like Donatello?
He does not do machines like Donatello. He does music and shady shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
I pick locks.
Oh, that's right.
Perfect. Yeah, because we've
The
all
fighter.
done each other.
I forgot that Darius could do
All
it.
right, we've got our Frog here.
Frog.
Love it. I wasn't always a guard.
Was it That's a Fact Jack after Donatello does machines?
I think so.
I thought it was That's a Fact Jack. I'm
Right.
playing the song in my head now. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no,
I
you're
think
right.
so.
I'm pretty sure you're correct.
Anyway, sorry.
And that's really a
Ah.
who watches the Watchmen kind of situation.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll back you up, but yeah, you'll be able to handle whatever's in there before me.
All right.
Go for it.
I'll check out this small room.
Okay. You can make a perception check just to view, or you can make a investigation check to kind of fiddle with everything a little bit more. You get a little more hands-on with an investigation check.
Yeah, I'll do an investigation check. 17.
Ooh, 17
Nice.
on the roll.
Solid.
I like your dice, by the way. Good color.
Mm-hmm.
Those are quite snazzy.
And then I don't know where my proficiency is. Investigation plus 2, so 19 total.
19 total. Okay. So aside from the heavy iron chest in the back there, and the obvious skeleton, the walls are packed with tomes here. Yes, many of which are describing fiend summoning rituals, necromantic rituals, and it looks like handwritten information in a tome about one called the Priests of Osibus. Everything in this room, though, however, is ancient compared to the rest of the house, from what you see.
Right, where everything else had that veneer on it, this is clearly scuffed.
Yeah, exactly. The dust on the floor in here is quite thick.
It's nice to see a little honesty.
You notice upon close inspection that the skeleton has something clutched within its hand. It looks to be a scrap of paper of sort. The dagger itself appears to have the family crest on it of the Durst Manor. And you can also see what looks like old scraps of like deep velvet robe that used to probably be draped over top the leather armor at one point, or was part of the skeleton's visage before it had rotted away.
Okay.
Do you remember what was in the family photo? The painting? What the
There
dad
was
was
the-
wearing?
No, I don't remember what the dad was wearing.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't have been robes and armor. I
No.
mean, they were all dressed very formally. Dad looked stern. Mom looked
Yes.
Okay.
upsetty spaghetti.
Um, Did I see any traps or anything in the room? Anything that looked dangerous?
Didn't seem like it.
Alright. Room's clear. You guys can take a look. There's also a piece of paper on the woman's hand.
You could still check the chest. The chest, though, has to be inspected separately.
Go back in the room.
I will check the chest. I will haphazardly try and just open it up.
You're just gonna open it up.
Try.
All of your years of lockpicking experience tell you to just open up a chest. All right.
Well,
you pop
if
it open. You need to make a dexterity save.
That's fine. 19.
Hey, all right.
Nice.
As you fling it open, the obvious whir of an old dart trap fires 3 darts off that go past you.
Are the dudes behind me?
As you just go,
Oh no, you're the only one in that room.
as you just sidestep it quite quickly, as you notice it as it comes out.
See, I was right. I knew what to do.
Yeah, launching some darts that it gets stuck in the ceiling behind you.
If you don't have luck as a feat, you have luck as a feat.
Yeah, you're in there playing Neo all by yourself.
Well, good job on that one.
The inside of the chest contains 3 blank books with black leather covers, 3 spell scrolls, which you have to inspect in order to know what they are. They're coiled right now. What looks like a pair of deeds and a will.
Alright, I'll scoop it all up and bring it out to these guys.
All right, sure.
Okay, I'll hold my hands out for the deeds and will. I'd be more interested
Look what I found, guys!
than anything else.
Yeah,
I'll
one
take a look
is
at the books and
so they're all
screws.
pretty old. These things. The blank books are just straight blank. It doesn't
Oh.
seem like there's anything special about them, unless you plan on doing something to them, to try and see if like it's.
If
Do you know what I mean? Like, you
Magic
wanna do
or like
something
invisible
with it.
ink or something. Yeah. I'll hold on to it for now. I have my thoughts, but again, like character's wise but not intelligent, so he wouldn't have thought to like hold it over the fire to see if the ink's gonna change and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
The 3 spell scrolls are the spell Bless, Protection from Poison, and Spiritual Weapon.
Oh.
Solid.
All cleric spells and
Okay.
bard spells.
Excellent.
Well, that
Excellent.
spiritual weapon. What was the other one?
Spiritual Weapon, Bless, and Protection from Poison. Pizza rolls. Baby.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Well, Cam's not here yet. We should get started.
Mm.
Mm.
Protection from poison. But the Magic the Gathering was coming out of me. I'm like, pretend, like circle of protection from. Nope, that's not the one.
I've played Magic in like 10 years.
It's been that long. Yeah, I think I came back in for the Eldrazi. I left. Came back in for Amonkhet. I left, and then I don't think I've come back since. Amonkhet was a really good storyline, but outside of that, the writing has been really sloppy.
Hmm.
It's
Too
more of like just
repetitive.
it's printing for money rather than for the love of the game.
Yeah, they kind of.
I left a long time ago by never having played it in the first place
Oh.
and never picked it back up.
Well,
It was
that's
fun.
yeah. Once you
Free
give it
way to
up,
save
man, it's hard to completely walk away.
Do you feel free?
I do now. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Now I have other addictions such as Project Zomboid and D&D. If you like survival games, Project Zomboid, oh my god, so good. The mods that you can do in that, oh, it's amazing.
Hmm.
They just came out with Build 42.
Might
so
maybe take a look at it.
it's great.
I never liked the graphics for it. Or I've never played it. I've just seen the graphics, and I was like,
The graphics are
Okay.
shit.
I've
They're,
got.
they're horrible. The graphics are horrible, and
a lot.
it's like a Pikachu
I would eat these
3D.
all day.
Yeah, do it up there.
Okay.
No salt? What are you, a heathen?
Yeah.
Who salts a pizza roll?
I've never heard of that before.
Never, oh, if you
My
put salt
mom
on a
does it.
pizza roll, amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
What?
It's because Jake's old.
I thought they were mostly
I
made
am-
out of
I am
salt
old.
anyway.
That's just the outer shell.
Oh,
Anyways,
bar on my shelf.
so
Sounds good.
aside from
She
that,
can roll
the
like
the 2 deeds that you see are the deed to the house, and a deed to a windmill
Oh, the family one.
with specified location for it.
Okay, sweet. So I'm gonna note down the location of the windmill for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you know, we can get to that when we get to it.
Yes, it's situated in the mountains east of a village called Vallaki.
East of Vallaki. How do we spell Vallaki?
Vallaki.
Vallaki. Okay. Vallaki.
Mm-hmm. You can see that the will that's in there is signed by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst,
Okay.
which bequeaths the house and the windmill and and all family property to Rosvalda and Thornbolt
Okay.
Durst in the event of their parents' deaths.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
What skill would I roll on to alter the documents to say that everything goes together?
I was gonna say, how long is it going to write?
Performance,
That's a performance check.
essentially a forgery.
Yeah.
Performance, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be something.
makes sense.
Gerhard's skill
You
set.
can
I don't
do
know
it.
if I want everything that's in the house,
It might be
though.
hard because these are old documents.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to.
There is a date on the page, but it makes no sense to you because you
Okay.
don't know what date it was.
different calendar system, maybe.
Yes, yeah, it seems different.
What
Okay.
year is it?
Dag, how long were we
Also,
awake?
there is no reason to specify it.
Yeah.
But I just wanted it to be understood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the contents of the chest that you brought out. So,
Cool. So I share what I found with everybody. Let them know about the scrolls and the books and whatnot.
I'll let you, I do want to remind you the skeleton is holding something in his hands.
Yeah. Yep. Anybody want to check out what the skeleton has in his hands? It looked like a note.
The little paper scrap.
Look.
Yeah.
Well, it's undead, possibly, so I'll check it out, I guess. It's
He
my
seemed
gig.
fine when I was in there.
So I'll go in there and see what's going on. So I'll look at the dagger that's in its heart and look at what's in its hand. Just do perceive first before I act.
Okay, make a perception check.
Nope. Nope. 14.
14. You perceive a note in a skeleton's hand.
I'll take a look at it. Let's see what's in this thing.
Aside from the dagger also being relatively ornate,
Okay.
with the symbol of the Durst family crest in the hilt.
So I will grab the dagger last. Let's
What
see
did
the
I say
paper.
the crest looked like? It was
The windmill.
Windmill sigil.
That's right.
So I'll grab the paper first and then the dagger in that order.
Okay. Yeah, and you pull the dagger out of it. It's an iron dagger. It's typical.
Iron? Okay.
Yeah, nothing special, just a dagger. Well, dagger with a special emblazoned, whatever. Knife's a knife. The letter itself has a semi-destroyed wax seal on it that you can see. That's all crumpled up in the hand of the skeleton. While it was in its hand when it rotted, obviously, the note is not completely destroyed. So you could potentially uncoil it and read what's on it.
What's in your hand?
Yeah. My dex is shit.
It
Alright,
might
let's
be
try
it might be tough though.
Which one of us is the most nimble? Who's good with their fingers? I'll hand it to you and be like, I think I'm gonna rip this without opening it.
You might.
Musicians.
I'm sorry. What's that? Not restoration.
Can I do a sleight of hand check?
What is the one repair spell?
Oh, mend?
Mend. Yes.
Oh.
Mend might be able to assist you in kind of working back some of that damage.
Actually, I don't know if I have that. I actually have mending.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, sweet.
Nice. Yeah, I do not.
Yeah, so if you bring it to me, I'm going to just kind of lightly touch it, and some of the original color is going to come back into the paper. Some of the tears are going to repair themselves.
It starts to kind of uncrumple a little and become more pliable
Sweet.
and less fragile.
That'll do.
Crack that puppy open. What does it say?
Yeah. There's a lot here, so hold on. You don't have to worry about writing this down, but maybe take a footnote if you need me to.
Okay.
My most pathetic servant, I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness? Of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Your dread lord and master, Strahd von Zarovich.
I thought it was Kevin Spacey.
Oh, thanks.
That's kind of what that was. That's a lot of words to tell them to eat a dick.
That was, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's no doubt that Strahd actually hated these people. Or at least looked down on them. Well, he seems to look down on everybody.
Did anybody touch the one book that stood out?
The
Okay.
priest of Osiris? No.
Yes.
Somebody starts something up.
Nope.
And I wouldn't, being a cleric, seeing all the necromancy stuff, like, my character would not touch that in a million years.
Mm.
That's why I have a mage hand.
You mage handed off?
Yep.
Okay.
Because I'm also short.
It's old, but you can pull it off.
Okay.
It seems like you could probably open it and maybe a few pages would still be intact, but
Okay.
or some of it. You might be able to go through it a little bit with some time.
Okay. I think I'll just hold on to it for now.
You're gonna take it?
Yeah.
Okay. So the mage
Not
hand
gonna
brings the
open
book to you and you hold it in your hands and you're like, okay. You can tell that it's kind of like a small worked, like handwritten book.
Is mend a cantrip?
It is.
You could cantrip that you can mend that. So you put it in a little bit better condition so you can
Okay.
read more pages if you ask him.
Go for
Nicely,
it.
give him a back rub. Tell him he's pretty.
Help me, sir.
I seem to have come down with a new full-time job. Give it here, give it here. So I'm going to go ahead and restore the condition of that just a little bit, and then pass it back to our boy here.
Yay!
Yes,
To,
while you guys
to
are in
dwindle
here,
off, I forgot that
I
was
want
the
you
name.
all to make perception checks. Too.
I love
Are you guys
dwindle
in the library, by the way?
Yeah,
Are you-
we've all
Yeah, I
been
think
staying
we're
in the
all in the
library.
room.
Okay.
We
Nobody,
retreated to that area.
yeah, we've come back out into the library, or at least I have.
We can
Yeah.
only really get.
I know he's in there. I'm in there. I think you guys are on the outside.
Yeah, I brought everything up, you guys, and
That sucks.
yeah.
What is it? What check we rolled for?
Perception.
Thank you.
16.
16.
4.
Okay.
Ooh. You guys hear what sounds like the clattering? Well, except for you. You hear a noise, but you can't really identify what it is. But you hear the sounds of what sounds like the clattering of armor falling to pieces on the floor above you.
I did it!
Right while you're mending that floor.
Alright.
And drop the book. Shit!
It does seem to be in a bit better of a condition.
Well, we can go in the other room again. With the music, right? Or the hallway?
No, he said it was upstairs.
Oh.
That's the one place we haven't gone yet. Well, that in this room.
Oh, shit.
No, that's right, we're exhausted. We listen to ICP.
Yeah. They'll do it to you every time.
Yep.
Freaking juggalos. I dated a juggalette.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was not one of my proudest
What was that
moments.
life like?
It was very brief.
Mm.
It was very brief.
I have a juggalo on my friends list who turned into a flat earther. That's
Oh
pretty
my
crazy.
God.
It's exactly the type of person I expect, yeah.
Man.
I'm just a follower, man.
Alright, well, there's nothing else in here.
I hope the earth is flat just for you, man.
Just so something in your life gets validated, but
I'm going to look at the 3 books, see if I perceive anything. I'll do perception or investigation, whichever one's going to reveal more. I don't see anything. It's a nat 1. So I get an inspiration.
Yeah, sounds good. Inspiration. Yeah.
There
I was glad that didn't fall off the table. Alright. Do you check out the book or?
I'll hand you the books.
I'm not opening that.
I don't
Oh, you
see
don't?
anything.
Okay.
Do you see anything in these?
yeah, no, they just look like blank books
What's
to
the
me
actual
too.
name of it?
Damn.
Priest of Osiris?
Priests of Osibus.
Yeah, the 3 books that I put in this, so I don't forget. I write Strahd's name in the book. Let's see.
I was actually thinking it earlier. We got
Right,
3
right.
blank leatherback books with black covers, and I was like,
Death Note.
yeah, just pull it out, write Bert's name in it, and look at him surreptitiously.
I have Harry Potter Volume 2, so I can just read you everything from Tom Riddle.
Right?
It comes back to you.
My name.
Who are you? The book says, "Hello, Strahd Bonzarvich."
Oh no.
That'd be cool.
Pretty neat.
Alright. So, do we want to check out the noise upstairs or the room we haven't been in yet? Or do we want to go back to anywhere we've already been?
What room have we been?
The only one we haven't been in downstairs was this room here. And we also did not do the very tippy top of the stairway where we heard the armor sound.
Well, they said we had to go up to the 3rd floor.
Let's check it out.
Anyone remember when a bunch of blood and gore came out the lazy waiter?
Yep.
You mean when I was in it?
That didn't happen while you were in it.
No.
We got you out of there before.
Yeah,
the
right
blood went.
before it went all Stephen King on you.
Just dropped my ass.
Stephen King is upstairs
Oh, hello.
Boys.
on a typewriter. So what do you guys? Where are you guys going?
Wait.
You guys are on the 2nd floor in the middle of that hallway. With
Yeah,
the 4
okay. I just want to know, for some reason I forgot we actually looked in the chest. I'm like, wait, did we actually open the chest first? Okay. I wanna make
Uh-huh.
sure.
We got
Alright,
deeds, we got
Yeah, we got the good stuff. Alright.
scrolls.
I've never used scrolls ever. Even in 3.5, never used them.
Wait, really?
So, yeah, never used them. So, if I I might need help.
It's
That's
just
one
a
area I do
spell.
not
You
know.
just cast it as a spell
Okay.
with its lowest function. So
Alright.
like if it's a heal spell, instead of whatever the caster made, it's just a 1d8 thing. Unless the caster specifically made it for you. You know what I mean? With
Right, for your
certain-
caster level in mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Makes sense. Alright, let's do it. So, you on board to go upstairs?
Yes.
Hooray!
this thing.
I get to draw maps.
Time to investigate. Gang's all up.
Have fun.
Ah, we're under attack. Oh, hey, Claire. She laughs at my stupid jokes. I like her.
Wish she'd laugh at my stupid jokes. Oh no.
Oh no, that's not good.
I hear that too.
Amanda's
Oh, okay.
We're about to start a
I'm
boss
like-
battle?
I'm like, is there something else happening right now?
I was like, what the fuck's going on? I was like, are we in
The
trouble?
DM doesn't know?
Even I don't know.
We all get sucked into a domain of dread. Well, at least we
even
have pizza
I
rolls.
don't
Put the
know.
book back! Put the book back!
Guys, I'm gonna eat all these pizza rolls right now.
The pizza rolls are the boss.
I'm gonna try one.
Do it.
They're naked and oilless. They smell of. Mm. Still as delicious as I remember.
It's still a pizza roll, yeah.
Yep.
It's a pizza roll. What do you expect?
You expect lava in the middle?
Oh
He's
no.
breaking the book.
It's like walking away from the recipe, dude.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take it over here.
Exactly.
Just don't look.
I mean, with my drinks, you have some
close your eyes.
some bend room here.
Earmuffs, kids. Eye muffs? I don't know. I think that's just.
Eye muffs sounds horrible.
What? No, that's what those sleep masks are.
Eye muffs.
Yeah.
A lot of muff to go around.
Oh.
You sound horrible.
Thank you.
What kind of plague do you have?
The one of the sinus variety.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well, we'll miss you.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
I love you and I miss you every day.
See, he said that. You have a fuzzy on you when I get off.
Ah, don't touch me.
Too late.
He's gonna drop the book.
You've been defuzzed.
Did you ever really be defuzzed if you live with an animal?
Not really.
No,
Not truly.
It's inevitable.
We tell ourselves lies to get through the day.
There at the top of the stairs against the wall there is the pile of armor on the floor.
We won!
Let me go back to my station so I can read things at you.
Yay. Sudafed works wonders, by the way. It will help.
So it's
When you
fire.
climb to the top of this red marble staircase, you can see that the top of the building here itself is actually rather dusty compared to the lower levels. Cobwebs drape the walls against the background here. The suit of armor here, crumpled in bits, seems to have just occurred. Oil lamps are mounted on the oak paneled walls. You can tell that they have been like used for years and years, like just like the residue poured like down the walls from behind them from having been lit for so long. Weird discolorations in the wood.
What kind of oil are they using?
I feel compelled to like them.
The wood panels
Busy
are carved with woodland scenes of trees, fallen leaves, and tiny critters.
Is it a mosaic or is it like what kind of art is it?
It's just like carvings.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it just seems like they're just ornate carvings. Just like other parts of the house.
Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna do my thing and I'm gonna light what can be lit. I think we're all up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for my turn.
You're gonna light the lanterns.
Yes.
Okay.
He lights every light source we come across, so.
Some are Some are near the suit of collapsed armor. Do you go near it, by the way? As part of your lighting ritual here?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay.
Everybody just roll initiative.
All right.
As the armor comes to life.
My God will protect me. I'm doing his will.
22.
Yeah, okay. Initiative says... Dang, why does my sheet close? What's my bonus?
I don't understand what's happening right
Oh, it's pretty solid. Yeah, 23.
Nice.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18, which was the highest number all day, and I have a
Put
minus
that
one
where the
initiative.
armor is.
Oh.
The black side
Where
up.
did you say the armor was?
Right in the middle there, with drawn on the.
Oh, yeah,
there.
this guy.
Thank you.
Here's our evil token.
Yeah, boy. Let me get some combat music up.
Hell yeah, brother.
Anybody got any
Reaching for some
suggestions?
fight time.
Oh man, nice. Went straight for Doom.
That's how I like it.
As the armor stands up, it takes a massive swing at you. It's got a 18. I'm assuming would hit you.
Let me go back. My AC is 18.
Bam! Nailed it. You're gonna take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams into you. That's only his first attack. It's 2. For a 19 for the second one. Also 5 points of damage.
Are you down? Not yet, but I don't look good. Let me see what it does to you about this.
This armor also has the same wolf visages that the one downstairs did.
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
Let me get my combat profile up then.
17 for my initiative, by the way.
17.
I'm at 2. I got 2 freaking hits.
Initiatives for
23.
23. 23, bro.
Yeah.
Dwindle. And Darius. Initiative?
Oh, 20.
Everybody rolled awesome.
Yeah. Okay, Gerhard, you're first.
Okay, outstanding. Yeah, I'm. I don't, is this something that I could cast? Is this something that I could cast this on? Or no? Because I mean, it's an animate suit of armor. I don't know if it really has a mind for me to. Do that too. I just want to clarify before I start, guns blazing. Otherwise, I just picture it echoing inside the armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Make an Arcana check real quick.
That's a
12. Yes. You know that you cannot cast psychic damaging abilities against animated armor or objects.
12. But I can't do it.
It won't do anything.
Okay, sweet. At least I know that.
You also know they're immune to poison,
Okay, cool.
as well as a myriad of other conditions.
Well.
You can just try attacking.
Yeah, I mean that's all. Just hit, basic ditch dagger attack and then roll Okay, cool. So I'm just swinging a basic dagger at it.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 5 to hit. So
5
that's
to
not-
hit, unfortunately.
Not
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Darius, you're next.
Can I try and grapple it?
You can.
So it can't do anything.
So you have to make a acrobatics check, or athletics check, I mean.
Yep. That's a 1.
Oh, natural one.
I wouldn't
You have
raise my
inspiration.
inspiration.
There you go. Yeah, you can use your inspiration. Reroll.
11 plus 6.
It has to make an opposed strength check. So it's got to beat your 17. It got a 7. So you have successfully grappled it.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, so I can't do anything.
Well, you can still do stuff.
Oh.
What happens in the grapple is you can just move the unit with you at the same time.
Can I throw him down the stairs?
Yeah, you could.
I want to throw him down the stairs.
Okay.
That sounds sick.
Make a strength. Just do a strength roll then.
Okay.
To throw it.
8 plus regular 4, 12.
12? Okay. I wonder if I would go use armor class for that. I don't think so though. I think I gotta get it in there. Just to throw him over the stair balcony there. I think I'll just do another strength contest against it to prevent itself from being thrown. You said you got a 12? It got a 10.
Oh, okay. So I throw him down the
So you
stairs.
throw it down the stairs. So it's going to fall 30 feet, so you need to roll 3d6s for gravity damage.
Nice. 6.
Ooh, nice.
4.
12.
Awesome.
Very cool.
That would kill me.
So it just took 12 damage and it goes click, 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 click. Yeah, the whole thing just falls off the ledge. You throw it down the steps.
Epic.
Bert.
I look and I burn.
You look and you burn.
Yes, I'm doing, so I have to just basically look at it. So I'll make sure I have it in my eyesight, and I'm going to Sacred Flame.
So yeah, you look over the edge, you can see the bottom of the balcony.
Yep.
The bottom of the staircase.
Yep, I'm going to look over it, and then be like, so we're going to do Radiant Flames. And that is basically a dex save for them, or Sacred Flame rather, not Radiant. Descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. The target gains no benefit from half cover or 3/4 cover for this save.
Is he prone?
Yeah, he's prone.
Yeah, falls down the stairs.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't help it. But. So just make your attack there. It just gets a dex save.
Just a dex save, yep.
9.
Does not.
All right.
1d8. Oh, now I get this. One.
Oh,
1 radiant damage.
Okay.
Oh, that was my inspiration.
All right. The armor gets up, and it starts to travel back up the stairs. At the same time, suddenly you see 2 more suits of armor coming up the staircase behind you.
Okay.
Can I blast the staircase? No. Well, there's potentially 5 then, if they're coming from the hall.
All right. And then you can hear what sounds like thumping coming from one of the rooms behind you there. Oh, shit. Bomb, 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 bomb. It's kind of a bit of a weird racket going on there. The one right in front of you, Dwindle.
Uh-oh.
What? Right in here. There's like a sound coming from behind that door.
Oh, jeez.
It sounds like a wooden stick hitting the wall. you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, you guys saved yourself a whole attack, so that's kind of cool. Nice
Well,
job.
he did.
guys.
He did a fantastic
that
job.
was great.
Absolutely.
It is Dwindlehop's turn now.
Alright.
You can open the door.
No. I have one idea, but I feel like it's a bad idea. Whip the book out. I don't know what that would do, but it seemed to have made him react before. I'll just blast. Use Eldritch Blast on the stairs.
The one on the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. You can attack.
Yep.
Eight's a miss, unfortunately. Alright, Gerhard.
Okay.
Did all that work? You're supposed to go like
I don't like that too, so.
Alright. So we can see the. So what are we dealing with here? What are these other structures? I'm sorry.
2 more suits of armor coming up the staircase.
2 more suits of armor on the stairs. Okay.
Yeah. I had to go.
So those 2 are separated by that much. That one's at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's out of sight, actually, but I'm going to leave the token there so you know.
It's out of sight?
You can't see that one.
Okay.
It moved to start moving back up the staircase, but you can't see.
Okay. And that one, that's the bottom of the stairs, correct?
Yes, that's the bottom of the stairs. You can see it over the little ledge balcony there.
Cool. So I'm going to.
There are potentially 2 more behind. And there are 4 in the hallway.
Yeah. So 5 total plus whatever's knocking on the door. Or that could be one of them.
How are they got
There is no why, only that. There is.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna pop a free hand over the railing here, and I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Oh, alright.
On this one at the bottom, and that's a single target attack.
Thunderwave is a point, and it hits like a cube.
Yup.
Yeah.
So you can blow everything on the stairs.
You can hit everything on the stairs. If
Yeah.
you target.
Knock
If
them all
I
back
target
down
here,
the
I
If
can
you
stairs.
target this point, you can hit both of these guys.
Okay, but not this one.
That one's too far down.
Oh, Thunderwave pushes too, doesn't it? So
It can blast back, yep.
Bear traps.
push them all right back down the stairs. You don't have physical dice?
I do not. I'm still getting into it, so.
There's this entire
Yeah.
thing of dice.
You could keep these forever. These are yours.
Oh.
You gotta stop giving shit away.
Yeah.
So I think close to
5
here.
episodes.
No,
So it's like that at home.
I have the Essentials kit. Doesn't that have dice?
It does.
Yeah. So I got this.
That's very nice of you.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so
That was very good.
Plus, this does the math on
Don't you work doing taxes? Or tax assessment?
Exactly.
You're using ChatGPT to do all your math, aren't
That's
you?
not. Ignore the
Got
man
my-
behind the curtain.
It all makes sense.
D8's here, so it's 2d8 damage in that little force cube right there.
Yeah, right. They just need to make
Maybe that-
wisdom saves, right?
I believe.
True.
Constitution save.
Oh, good.
Stellar roll. I'm gonna be really sad if they.
9 and a 6.
Okay, yeah, they
Those are 2 fails.
yeah, that's absolutely 2 fails. So they're both gonna take 14
Sonic?
thunder damage here.
What was it, Thunder now?
It is thunder.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's Sonic still.
So is
Thunder is the
Thunder's still
sound.
Sonic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they both take. I'm sorry, how much? 2.
14 damage.
Yeah. That's why I love Thunderwave. It's such a good first level
It is.
spell.
Theory traps and everything.
Thaumaturgy is the one that I use to open doors. All right. Are you gonna move or stay there?
Oh,
Otherwise, it's Darius.
they're all at the bottom of the stairs. I don't really have. I'm probably gonna, if I get past through here, I'm probably gonna take what's over these windows.
Doors.
Those are doors.
Or
And
double
then
doors.
there's knocking on this set of doors too.
Yep.
Yeah. This might actually be the best place for me. I'm not in contact with any doors, and I'm not exposed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay with that. That seems like it.
Okay. All right. It is Darius' turn. Next is Bird.
Are they all knocked back down the stairs, or is it
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot about the knockback. They both failed, so I'm gonna make dexterity saves since they're on the staircase.
Otherwise, they just all fall down the stairs.
Natural 20.
Again.
The one on top does. The one up top stays together. The one down below though falls apart and starts clanging down the stairs that it came from. Too bad I didn't have too far to go. So imagine that second one is underneath the balcony below. You can't see it anymore from this line of sight. The only one you can see now is the one that's on the stairs, just below the landing, and then the sound in the closet behind you. The wooden, sounds like a wooden hole in the door.
space with my greatsword?
Yes.
Alright. Then I'm gonna blow my greatsword and I'm gonna smash the one on the stairs.
Okay, make an attack.
15 plus 6.
Yeah, you got it. Roll damage. Plus strength. 9.
9 damage.
Nice job.
That's together we did 10
Okay. It's looking pretty rough. Looks like you guys have done quite a bit to it. It is Bird's turn.
Speaking of looking rough,
Enemies are on deck.
bleeding all over the place.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, mess up my greatsword.
but undeterred. So they're technically not close to me to below me, so that's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna do another sacred flame on the one that's closest to us. So this one here, I think, is the closest one. So I will just do the same thing with that. So dex save.
Okay. 15.
That works.
You made it?
Yep. Because the difficulty was 13. So blah, it increases. Must succeed or take. So you succeeded, so you take no damage.
Okay.
And that's my action. So, but I can move. I don't think I want to though. I don't think I want to. I'm gonna chill.
Okay.
Do you have like healing word or anything like that?
I have healing word. I've got all these other things I can do, but this is too early to be running out your level 1 spells.
Like, messed up though.
I am, but you gotta take the risks. This particular game, I think, is going to be about balancing your resources and risks. Because he was talking about food earlier, so I think it's going to have a survival aspect to it. That's my inclination. I could be wrong.
I just want to know what you're
Sure you do, say. Sure you do.
Just want to make sure you're eating.
Woman, boy. So that's my turn. Sorry, guys.
Well, don't you have the spell? The blessing spells? All spells?
I do, but
Bless is a
Bless you want to do
spell.
before you attack. So you want to do that before you're in combat. And spiritual weapon is one you want to save for.
It's still good. You might need it in this situation.
I'm gonna hold off for now.
Okay.
I think if I had rolled better, we would have some better outcomes here. But it is what it is.
All right. That armor gets back up. It's just present. So it comes on top of the stairs. So there's Darius. Second slam is 14. So a missed and bolted slam attacks as it comes up to you. They don't have weapons.
Yeah, that's true.
However, a weapon does come up from the ground down below and shoots straight up to the third floor, flying on its own to attack in the middle here. Who's it? Bert?
That's me.
Bert!
Oh no.
There's a flying sword that just shot up from the ground. Happens to look just like the long sword that was above the mantelpiece. As it
Of course
attacks
it does. Real correct.
it. 21.
Oh man.
I have a high armor class too, but yeah, that gets me. I'm down.
4 damage. Slash.
Yep, I'm down.
Okay.
Remember that healing word I was talking about?
Remember that spiritual weapon style you had?
Yeah, neither one would have saved me from that one.
That's okay. You could have had dueling weapons in the air. From the closet, the door breaks apart at the hinge that was at, and a animated broom flies out and starts whapping you on the head, or trying to whap you on
Like
the head.
Fantasia?
A little bit. It's going to attack you. Let me draw this. Alright, I can handle it.
He says confidently.
Hand armor, a flying sword, and a broom. Is combatants. 22. Didn't expect that. It's alright for 5 points of damage.
Came all this way for Gwendoline to get mollywhopped by a broomstick.
How the hell is rebuke? Does that do anything?
Well, it's your turn. So, is it psychic?
It's an instant reaction from the spell.
What damage type is it?
It should just be straight fire damage.
Oh, then yeah, it would work.
Yeah,
It's a reaction, you said?
Yeah.
Perfect. That was the fattest fucking
12.
Did you
Two
see
I've
us
ever
roll
had.
pizza rolls?
12 damage.
12 damage. It doesn't have a save or nothing.
I think so.
Dexterity 3.
That's the same. Oh, okay, yeah, I have to make a dex save. I think that's what that is. Stupid broom! How much for broom? I'm gonna double check. I don't want to. Yeah, I need to make a dex save. As a broom. I'll tell you right now, it definitely didn't make it.
How many hit points do you have?
It's got a 7 on it. So 7 on the dex save, and your dex is 13, so a miss. So it failed its save. Do damage. Sorry.
12.
2d10. 12 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that hurts it. Pretty good.
14 damage.
The broom is now on fire. And well, it's not. It's fire.
Listen.
Ouch. Okay. Wigglehawk, it's still your turn.
Alright.
That was just a reaction, right? Perfect.
I'm gonna take out the book. And open it up. And try to read some words.
So
Verata Nikto.
So you decide to. So you open the book and you start looking through it. The words are kind of like in a bit of a scrawl writing. It would take some time for you to sit down and actually like go through it. Unfortunately, it's kind of tough to determine what it actually says without being able to sit down and like, kind of focus on it.
I throw the book in the air.
Okay.
Can't read it.
Just make an attack with the book. Sure.
Improvised weapon. How heavy is this book?
It's not that heavy. It's just
Oh, so it's literally just,
It's like about this thing.
Whipping a paper
you
bag.
just gotta gently rock its head back.
Can't read it.
Just whip it at it. What was your attack? D20? For throwing the book. Just a D20. You first. Make an attack. Dexterity.
Specialization. So
5.
20 later.
You just whip it and it goes and just hits the floor in front of you and goes skims across the ground.
Yeah, no, this third level you see some shit.
Damn these words! Alright. Gerhardt.
That's a big hit. Okay,
And Darius is up.
I get to roll my save, and he's still down, our boy.
Captain our retribution boy.
Okay, I'm not in. Maybe range of these guys.
Not for a knife attack.
Yeah, no,
But you can move into a character's space and move out of it.
right.
However, what would happen is you move into Darius' space to attack, and then you move out, you provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, and I don't think this that would be smart today.
Unless you have a specialty.
I do also the short bow.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to hit the nearest target.
Perfect.
Top
Attack roll.
stairs and then whack on that. Deliver blackening.
You can see that other one down below too.
Yeah. Oh, that one as well.
Not that one, but the next that one. The other one has not made a reappearance yet.
Okay, then I already fucked that one up. I'm probably gonna go ahead.
Yeah, you fucked up both of them.
It was a good hit.
And there's a broom behind you.
There's a broom behind me. Whack, 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 whack. Just bopping Dwindle off on the head.
Yeah.
Fucking brooms, man. Okay.
Goddamn brooms.
Yeah, I'm still gonna short bow the one in the middle of the stairway there.
Okay.
So that's gonna be. Come on, baby. Okay, that's alright. That's an 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Nice.
Okay, and then that's gonna be 1d6 plus 2.
26 plus 2.
Okay, so 5 pierce. That's a okay.
Alrighty, it is Darius' turn after that bird.
Would be like the armor strike?
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the armor closest on the stairs with my greatsword then.
For it.
5 plus 8 or 6.
Oh, 11. Dang, that's nice.
But with my 2024 rules,
Yeah?
even if I miss, I still get to hit it with the ability modifier. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Raise.
Raise it.
Yeah, for 4 damage.
Alright, why not? Take it. Still up though, unfortunately. Not a big enough, not a deep enough hit. Bert, make a death save.
17.
Success!
Hooray!
The armor's turn.
Bert's not dying today.
Alright, armor's gonna try and slam you 2 times.
So far.
Alright. Worst day of your life so far.
Right?
Both misses.
Okay.
Definitely. The other one's gonna come up and it's going to move into this space to try and slam you as well. The lowest one is an 18. And the other one's a little higher.
Alright.
Ooh, 11 damage.
That's me up. I'm at 12 damage.
Gross. Yeah, we are level 1.
The flying sword is going to try and strike at you, Gerhardt. Since you are standing up.
Yeah, he's coming again.
That's an 8.
Ah, miss me, bitch.
Yeah, it's just and you just ding ding like
There you go.
right out of the way. Yeah. The broom is going to try and attack you again, doing the loss. For a 9, which definitely does not hit. Yeah, and that animated armor has to step out of space. You can't steal finally makes a reappearance.
Oh, hello. He's back. Back again.
Armor's back. Run away. Dwindlehoff, it is your turn. Gerhardt's up there. Did you get another reaction for Hellish Rebuke or no?
I do. That's all it was.
Oh, it didn't attack you. It didn't do damage though, did it?
No.
So it doesn't. So you can't do Hellish Rebuke. You take in response to being damaged by a creature. Yeah, you try and make an attack.
Shoot that room down some.
It's probably too close to being Eldritch.
Turn him into splinters. No,
No, Eldritch Blast is
you
like-
can
Absolutely doing that.
do it then.
Yeah, dude. Eldritch Blast is way better than a dagger attack into that. That's awesome.
14 to hit.
14 will hit. Roll damage. 1 point of damage.
That sucks.
Welcome to the club, brother.
But doesn't it get like the ability modifier with it?
I got one more time. That's it.
Yep. It doesn't hit. I don't think it does. It's just a straight damage roll. Right?
Yeah, it's just a cantrip. So. It is.
1d10 force damage.
No ability modifier. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see anything here.
Yeah, just straight. Zap.
That's the cutest little Eldritch Blast they ever did there.
Big ol' zip zap.
Oh, you sure got a party Eldritch Blast.
We don't back up now.
Garrett.
Alright. Oh my god. Okay, well, clearly people are gonna fucking die. So,
Yeah, with that attitude.
with that attitude and the fact that we're getting bodied by this armor right now. So,
There's also 2 doors over there. And a door behind you. I just want you to remember there's options.
yeah, there are options. There are places we could go.
Tactically, holding them on the stairs is a great place to be.
Yeah, and fighting the enemies you've already identified and not breaking into new spaces is a really good thing too. But not that that's something Gerhardt would be thinking about. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna rip off another fucking Thunderwave. I'm burning my other spell slot. I'm gonna drop it right here and hit these two.
If you hit it right here, you'll hit all 3 of them.
Can I actually? Okay, I didn't know the tiering.
So it's a cube that goes
Oh,
up and down.
oh, it's an actual
Yep,
solid.
it's a solid cube of thunder.
Fuck 'em, let's
damage.
get everybody.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So they gotta make their it's a Constitution save.
They all make it.
They all pass.
17. I can roll a 17 and 18.
Wow, holy shit, dude. Okay. Alright.
So it's half damage, right?
yeah, so it's half damage, so it's gonna take 5 damage.
Armor 1 in front of Darius disrupts completely and falls to pieces.
So are we leaving it in that space, or are we
It's gone. It just falls down into beds below the other one. Oh yeah, and the sword.
Oh, does the sword? Yeah. Okay. So that's 10 damage total. I don't know if the sword attacks or not.
It failed.
Okay, so the sword takes 10.
Nice.
Screw the sword.
And then it flings up into the ceiling. Higher from the blast.
I kinda like
Concussive blast.
Yeah, because I popped it underneath it.
Make roll percentage for me.
Yeah, for sure.
See if it gets stuck in the
It's
ceiling.
a straight percentile.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 20.
2%.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, well.
I need a D10.
That's okay. It's less than 50. It gets stuck in the ceiling.
Okay.
So it's gonna have to take a turn to pull itself out.
Sweet. Alright, yeah, I'll take that. And then, yeah, now that I've done that, I'm gonna. So that's actually gonna knock this one Oh no, they save the con.
They all save their con
so nobody's
save,
getting
yeah,
knocked
so
out.
nobody's getting knocked out. Except the sword. The sword's the only one. Yeah.
I just like that picture a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna take my movement, which I think is just standard. You move, not? Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop this door.
Okay, so you're gonna open the door.
Yep.
Finally.
When we're in a panic, good time to make the DM draw something. So we can over the plan.
Ah! Everybody scream.
Ah!
Thank you.
In our town.
Such a
Yeah, it's fine.
I showed the kids that movie finally, and every time it pops up, they're like, "That's that movie you really like, Dad." I'm like, "How can you think that?"
right?
What do you have terrible taste?
Big bed right here.
Yeah, what if it pops up? I've already had a bad enough day with a broom. If a bear rug pops up and starts chewing on my kneecaps, I'm gonna lose my shit. Yeah.
I'm worried about Burt Reynolds hiding underneath that bear rug.
Underneath. Mustache poking out from the bottom like a shark fin.
This dusty, cobweb-filled master bedroom has burgundy drapes covering the windows, furnishings inside a four-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils, a matching pair of empty wardrobes, a vanity, and a wood-framed mirror with a jewelry box on it. Sits in front of a padded chair. A rotted tiger skin rug lies on the floor in front of the fireplace, which has a dust-covered portrait of Gustav and has a Durst hanging above it. And that's all you can see from the side.
Okay. So I popped the door open, and I've still got. Does that expend the rest of my move?
No.
To open the door?
You can open a door and move in the same turn. In the same.
Okay, so I already used 4 feet of my move, so I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah, 10 more feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass into the room here, and then do I see anything else like wacky now that I'm in the room?
There's a mirror on the door to your left.
Well, I'm not
You
gonna bother.
can't see anything out of it.
All right, I'm not gonna bother checking my reflection in the mirror or anything like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn there. Thanks for bear with me, guys. There it is. It's whatever kind of animal you want it to be.
Show. I'll use my second wind bonus action first,
Okay. Sweet.
which is 1d10 health.
Yep.
Plus the fire.
HP plus your proficiency bonus.
10 plus. So 11.
Heck yeah, that's
Back
a
to
good back.
great.
Solid.
That's
That's one of
awesome.
the best second wins I've ever seen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then I'll straight up attack the armor that's inside.
Alright, step on the stairs down, and then so make an attack.
Beat his ass.
4.
Wow.
Raise it anyway.
Raise it anyway for 4.
Every little bit counts.
Testing. Every little helps.
Alright, it is Bert's turn.
15.
Ooh, he's still doing good. Did
Come
you roll
on,
your
Bert.
first one when you fell too?
I did.
And so
No, I did not.
Oh,
So-
you have to make that
so
save
one
too.
more.
Yeah.
12.
Well, that's a
up.
you are not up, but you're not dying
I'm
anymore.
at stable. Yeah,
It's
stable.
stabilized at 0 HP.
Okay. Is there, because I know, and this is something that I got used to in Baldur's Gate, is being able to like help somebody up as like a default action. You approach them and help them to their feet.
That's just Baldur's Gate.
I thought so.
You can do a medicine check if you're proficient. You can do a medicine check to get them to 1 HP.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. But you have
And
to be
that would
proficient
bring them
in
to
this.
consciousness.
You can help to stabilize them, though, right?
You can. Yes. You can help to stabilize with a regular medicine check.
All right.
And that would just make it so he doesn't have to make any more saves.
Okay, so that
But
was
if
just...
you are proficient with medicine, you can bring them to 1 HP using an herbalism kit or a medicine kit or whatever.
Which I do have on.
Right, I just wanted to know whether or not that was Larian fuckery. Okay.
Got it.
Yep.
Good job.
Alright. It's my turn. Armor's turn. Gonna go first. Two slam attacks against you, Darius. Wow. 11 and a 6.
For damage?
To hit.
Oh. Yeah, I've got 16 AC, so...
Missed your ass.
Alrighty. The next one is going to come up the stairs and do the same thing. It's going to move into the space and then back out. A 19 and an 11. So one of them hits you. 3. The animated sword has to pull itself out with a strength check. It makes it with a 15. That's its turn, unfortunately. And the broom is going to try and whack you again.
I like how we're going to fight to the death against all this animate armor, and then also fight to the death against the...
20. That'll hit.
Jesus.
Ow, did it crit you?
And he's getting his ass
No,
whooped by
it's a
the
dirty
broom.
20.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Oh, thank God.
Man, I fucking... Broom's what does you guys in.
Well, it does hit man anyway.
For 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
What? That's actually a big hit.
That's huge, yeah.
That's terrible, man.
That's a broom, baby. The sword did less
Broom,
damage.
Right?
That's actually true.
Alright.
I'm fighting the real enemy.
That really sucks, yeah.
That is the end of my turn. It is Dwindlehoff's turn.
Find that broom up, D easy.
Yeah, broom up, drop that broom up.
I'm gonna blast that shit. Yeah, it's 13 to hit.
13 for the broom.
Yep.
13 misses. Just under its AC. Its AC is 14. Shit. Did you have an inspiration at all from before?
No.
Alright.
Feisty broom.
It really sucks, dude.
This broom is kicking you guys.
Specifically the broom. Out of everything, what the fuck? Oh. We're gonna have to find an actual doctor in a minute. The Broom Slayer.
The Broom Slayer! Gerhard is here.
That music's gonna start playing as soon as that fucking thing came out of the closet in the first place.
Real boss.
Fuck Strahd, we're here to fight this broom. Alright, so, I'm going to... What's line of sight on the broom here? So I'm gonna...
Wait, it's chapter.
Don't mess with the broom, man.
Yeah, so...
It's in the closet.
If I pop up here... I feel like I can see the broom from this angle, so I'm going to do two things. For my action, I'm going to put an arrow in the broom. Ideally, I think that's 13.
13.
Yeah.
The broom has more cover from being in the doorway,
Okay.
so it's actually its AC is a little higher because of that.
Yeah, for sure.
But you do miss,
Okay.
unfortunately.
So
You'll
arrow.
pop the door frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck! Okay, and having
The sword is back.
having failed to shoot the damn broom, so I'm gonna just use this for the sword.
Thank
It's
you
just
very
floating
much.
in the middle.
Yeah, it's just floating in the middle.
Okay. So, does that mean I'm technically in contact with the sword now that I moved out of the space?
Yes.
Okay. Well, now that I'm here and I'm in the party, yes, that's the thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play a sweet little tune for our boy here. For my bonus action, I'm gonna give him Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh, alright.
Sweet.
If I have my guitar with me, I'd actually play something.
So you get a d6 to use on anything you want.
Yeah.
Yay.
Accept damage? It's for a roll, right?
Yeah, it's a check. Like if you're rolling to hit or if you're
Chance to
trying-
hit, ability check, save, or otherwise.
Yeah. You can't add to the 1d6 your damage.
Yeah.
You are not a College of Swords bard. Because then Bardic Inspiration becomes the
Darius.
scariest thing on
Yeah.
the fucking planet.
Maybe in another way.
Right.
Yeah, it's your turn. I'm gonna fight that armor in front of me.
Kick
Fight
his
it.
ass!
Give it a good fight.
I will. Attack with my greatsword, although 12 plus 6.
Okay, so
That's a hit.
Clobber that ass.
Roll damage. 2d6 plus your
Yep.
strength.
7 plus 21 damage.
11.
Solid.
You smash it to bits.
Finally.
Yeah.
Flies to pieces
Another one
as,
bites the
as the rest of it goes down the rail there. The one that you'd shoved down the rail is right behind it and just goes.
Tell your friends what happened here.
First get thrown down the stairs.
You can still move if you want. You can move forward, or you could move forward, but that's about it. You
No,
draw.
I'll block the stairs so that the armor can't come up.
Okay. All right. It is Bert's turn.
So I'm unconscious,
Bert's unconscious.
but I don't have to roll any more saves. I'm stable. I think it says I get a hit point every D4 hours or something like that. So I'm gonna be out for a little.
So you're
while.
out for a bit
Yeah.
still. It's my turn.
Yay.
The sword is going to attack you.
Right when the Doom music picks back up. Alright, let's do this.
Well,
That was a good
there's two attacking options, so I'm gonna flip a coin.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see what it do.
Because it's just an animated object. Alright, so Darius, your heads. Heads it is. Alright. Darius, you're getting attacked by the animated sword.
My little ass AC.
18. Hold on. I read the wrong one. 16 to hit. That's your AC, right? That is a hit.
That's a terrible.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's my rider weight. Yeah. For 7.
What the fuck?
Ooh, okay.
It hit the fighter for 17.
Yeah. The animated armor is going to move up. It's going to attack you too. 17 on the slam.
Jesus.
And then a miss for its second slam. The first slam takes you down, I'm assuming, for 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep, down.
Bam. Alright. Good thing it missed with that second slam. Because that's 2 death saves it takes if it hits you. Roll your first death save. Now that you're down, the broom is going to come at you again. Ooh, that's 1 fail. Darius, the broom's going to hit you. Attempt to hit you. 20 to hit.
What the fuck is happening in this combat?
For 6 points of damage. I think that was 6. Yeah, it was. Are you down? Are you down? You just took 6 points of damage. Also.
Holy fuck. Okay, so now that everybody's laid on the ground except me.
You
Okay.
guys are doing good there for a second.
Yeah, so they're not going to continue to wail on the downed people.
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, they go.
They haven't done it so far.
Yeah, they go for the dude who's still up. Okay, well, I guess I do have a second dagger. Do I need some kind of special feat in this version of D&D to dual wield?
No, it's just you don't get your proficiency bonus.
Okay, I don't get proficiency on the second weapon.
I believe so.
Okay, just on the first.
Yeah.
Alright, sweet. Okay, so I'm going to...
I think that's how it works.
Yeah, if you want to look it up.
'Cause I don't think you still get 2 attacks
Yeah,
with 2 weapons.
I think you just get 1 instance of proficiency bonus on proficiency on both. I think there's a feat later on that lets you...
It gives you adds the proficiency back in.
Yeah, get your proficiency back in.
But
Okay.
go just roll the attack.
Yeah, I will. Okay, so that's 2 attacks. Do I have to roll the attack separately?
Yes, there are 2 separate attacks.
Alright, well, one is definitely going to hit with a 20 and the other one's an 8. So,
Okay. The armor or the sword?
the sword, because that's
Okay.
one that's immediately friendly
Yeah.
right there.
Roll damage then.
Yeah, okay. It's a D4. I fucking hate rolling D4s. Let's do this. Yeah, no kidding. So that's 5 damage.
5 damage. That actually ends the sword.
Okay.
It does.
That was the one that scared me the most. The broom still scares me.
Sword's out, and I'm
The
not
broom
in
is
contact with any enemy.
The room is bonkers.
The Broom Slayer is back. Yeah, so I'm gonna 1, 5, 10, 15.
What?
You can't stop this broom. When you take the attack action, attack with a lightweight melee weapon that you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon that you're holding in the other hand.
Okay.
You do not add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack unless the modifier is negative.
Okay, sweet.
So you still get your proficiency with
Yeah,
it.
but that does expend my bonus action for the turn.
Yes.
Alright. Is it a bonus action or is it like the bonus action?
It's the bonus action. You only get one bonus action.
Oh, okay.
I just want to make sure I knew
Yep.
what to do with it.
Cool. Okay, so that's 30. I'm getting as far the fuck away from these guys as I
Did
possibly
you close the
can.
doors on your way in?
Oh, absolutely.
I just wanted to check.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the way is shut.
Alright.
You're trying to keep out those that are dead.
Darius, death save.
10.
That's a save. Anything below 10 is a fail. And a natural one is a critical fail.
Alright.
So if you get a 20, you get
You
critical
automatically
success,
come up and you're conscious.
and you get a hit point.
You get 1 hit point and you're conscious. That's the best part about a 20. Alrighty. So, you can't see what's going on in there. Suddenly you hear pounding on the door.
It's not
Seems the doors are holding fast already. You also hear...
Goddamn broom. So they can't open the door?
Doesn't seem like it.
They don't have thumbs.
Okay.
Armor has thumbs.
Housekeeping? But the broom doesn't.
Yeah, the only thing it can't do is open doors. It can fuck up Dwindlehoff.
Brindlehoff, roll your second death save. Did you roll your first one yet? 13. Good. 13 also saved. Perfect.
I'm alive.
Gerhard.
Yeah, well, my bag of tricks is not super full because I'm level 1, but,
You can see to your left, there's a window that, there's a couple of important windows
yeah.
that go to a balcony.
Okay. So,
He's like, you can just totally fucking fail right now.
There's also a door to that. There's also a little door. There's also a small, thinner door here with a mirror on it that you can't see any reflection in.
right, the mirror doesn't work.
There's a fireplace to your right. Here, and if you remember
I'm trying to think, who was holding the damn scrolls
I am.
at the time? Okay.
The sword is gone, so it can't go shooting, right?
the sword is gone.
Yeah. The next thing's gonna be the broom up the chimney. And it's just windows here. There's no door passing out to that alcove.
That is what's here. This is a door that goes.
Okay, that's the okay, sweet. Okay, so that's the fireplace. I'm going to. Is there like a poker or anything by the fireplace?
It's completely barren.
There's no objects in it or around it at all. Is there anything in here I can pick up and throw?
There is a jewelry box on this desk here. The vanity. There's wardrobes behind you that are empty. Kind of into the.
Well,
There's also a little. Now that you're fully in here, there's a little table, set of chairs for tea.
I will put the tiger skin on and pretend you're moving in and out of that object as well.
honestly, you know what? I
Deception
hate
check?
to take like pigeon cues from somebody else in the middle of combat, but that's actually a really funny idea. And this situation's pretty fucked anyways. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw the tiger skin over my head And
Then you're an inanimate
yeah,
object.
so here I am. Do you want performance or deception or?
Deception, please.
Okay, cool. Let me
You get natural.
let me get that open. That's one of the funniest fucking things.
Is he
anybody's said
convincing
this
as a
entire
tiger
time.
rug?
Yeah, am I convincing as an animated tiger rug? To get past it, I don't know, like what my next course of action after that. No. We got something here. Okay, so as an animated tiger rug with a 16.
Ooh, very nice.
Well, it was an 11, but I got a +5, so.
Remember that for me.
What, 16? Okay. For sure. So as the tiger rug.
So you're laying on the floor under the tiger rug?
Oh no, I'm an animated tiger rug.
You're pretending to be the tiger
Yeah,
rug.
I've draped it over myself, so like the paws are along my arms, and I'm basically like doing my best impression of like floating out, like I'm a mindless automaton, like the armor or the broom or the sword.
It's like you're fitted with the.
Yeah, so
I'm just picturing Jack Black like trying to do that.
that is kind of what that looks like. Like I said, the situation's fucked anyway, so I'm gonna try something ridiculous. So yeah, I'm gonna.
We shall see what the dice decide.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm gonna make my way as my animated tiger horseshit boy.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
What was your full move earlier?
I hadn't moved aside from moving up the tiger rope, so that'd be 5. Unless we're not counting this as a, because you said they'd taken their turn. They
Well, it's your action to put that on
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's
and make the deception check.
yeah. Yeah. So I haven't moved.
You're just
yet,
gonna
really. Yeah. I'm gonna make my way back out to try to get to.
You're gonna try to leave while they're slamming on the doors.
No. I can't.
You wouldn't be able to do that without just opening them.
Well, without opening the door.
You'd
yeah.
open the door and then they
Immediately stumble.
Yeah,
into the
essentially.
Yeah, and I don't think my bullshit extends that far to like physically
don't know.
They're like, hey guys, I'm also animated.
How do you do, fellow automatons?
They went that way.
Yeah. And that's very Scooby-Doo. I mean, okay, well, I'm wearing the tiger skin regardless, so now I'm committed to that. I'm gonna go over to the mirror then. Since I'm not trying to die, walking straight to the armor.
Gotta see how you look.
Gotta see how I look. Obviously, I can't see myself in this mirror. It's not a real functional mirror.
Oh no. It's definitely a real mirror.
Yeah.
As it, a weird visage suddenly starts to form in front of it as you're looking into the mirror. The mirror is some sort of weird chalk white version of yourself, and as it looks up at you, its eyes are pure red. And it just lets out a howling scream, and as it does, its mouth just continues to get longer and longer as it starts to split apart. You need to make a wisdom save.
No.
As the whole mirror itself starts to shake and rumble
Is the visage.
and shatters to pieces.
Tigers.
What's that?
He's wearing the tigers.
No,
That's the important part.
all he's seeing is himself.
That'd be okay.
Okay, well, my wisdom's bullshit. Ooh, that's actually worse. So there's a 5.
There's a 5
For that,
You
yeah.
are stunned for 1 round.
Okay. So I'm gonna chill. Stun in front
You're
of the
just
mirror.
standing there like this.
You know that bit where I don't know if you guys have seen It Part 2, but Richie's yelling at Pennywise, and then all of a sudden Pennywise snaps his mouth open into the deadlights, and it's the middle of John Hader being like, "Hey, stupid! Look over here!" And he sees the deadlights, and he just immediately,
Yep.
just snaps into a coma. Yeah.
Okay, the doors burst open.
Okay.
The armor walks through the room. The mirror just shattered, but
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
it's a completely shattered. It's a one and done, yeah. The mirror shatters as you pull, as the doors open, and you're just sitting there slumped in front of the mirror like this.
Just tiger rubbing all.
And the armor wanders in, along with the broom, and they kind of scan the room briefly. And they just walk back out.
Nice.
Is that from Mousetrap?
No.
The yellow thing behind your screen.
This?
Yeah. Oh.
This is just in case I want to talk in a dramatic fashion.
Yeah, man. That's a great use of that.
That's awesome. It worked.
Otherworldly,
Congratulations.
otherworldly beings, things like that.
The tiger thing worked. Holy crap.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got less than 16 on both those rolls. So.
Convinced you were an inanimate tiger rug.
Well, I was literally just like.
I mean, essentially, yeah, you couldn't even do anything.
Yeah.
Just standing there.
I couldn't have moved, so if they wanted to fuck me up, I would have been open season. Yeah.
If you wanted to ruin it for yourself too, you couldn't do that either.
Right. Oh, man. Well, I'm glad.
Suddenly, I mean, you barely even noticed that they come through. When suddenly you snap out of it, and you're like, oh my god, I think they just walked through. And I'm fine. It's kind of what you just couldn't come to the conclusion of.
So tiger rug. Okay, so okay, so
Make a perception check really fast.
okay, perception check. I got you. Oh shit. So that'd be an 18. With my
So you
bonus.
hear the armor walking around nearby still.
Yeah, so it's still on the other side of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So no other eager. So now that the mirror shattered, is there anything behind the mirror?
A door.
There's a door behind the mirror.
Yes.
Okay, I'm 100% opening that door
Okay.
because I'm already right in front of it.
It's an emptied closet.
Fuck. All right.
A
There's
broom closet?
nothing at all. Oh no! Don't you put that in Ricky Bobby.
A doom closet.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, the Legend of the Broom. I'm gonna just note down Broom Slayer here. That's,
Yes.
Something new to have nightmares about.
Right. I'll never see Fantasia the same way.
Off in the corner over here is a dumbwaiter.
okay.
It's like when your mom starts vacuuming at 7 in the morning on Saturday.
Did you say your mom or the mob?
Both.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Do you often have the mafia come over to your house and just start spontaneously vacuuming?
I don't
No,
judge
it's
your
like-
guests and their
It helps
hobbies.
people.
There, yeah. So it's just a dust-choked closet. Is all it says.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if there's nothing in there, I'm not cramming myself in the dumbwaiter, tiger skin or no. And I think my
Death saves. Death saves.
my next thing would be to
9.
Uh oh, another failure.
7.
That's a failure.
okay. Yeah, my next thing would be to just like carefully put an ear to the door. And
It's
obviously
open.
the door is open.
They've
Oh, yeah,
been
'cause
bashed open. Yeah.
Yeah, they blew it open basically. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sidle up to the open door and stick my ear
You
in
want
the
to make
door
a stealth
frame.
check to look around without getting caught?
You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. I think stealth's not bad. I'm dex heavy. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, I'll try to peek my head around the corner, tiger skin and everything. Well, that sucked ass. That's a 10.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see if I get my ass perceived here.
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah, they spot me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So oh shit.
Yeah. So
Dash out the window and jump off the balcony.
The armor is standing over top of
Just
Bert.
be all
here.
messed up and tell the kids you
Of
didn't
course
find
it
their
was.
teddy bear.
Now that we've established Bert has the scrolls. Yeah, okay, so the armor spotted me and now we're back in combat.
yeah, you didn't see the broom though.
Okay, that's
Thank
the worst
God.
part. No, step room.
Love
That thing's got invisibility on it. Okay, so the armor spotted me.
Yep.
Are we still in the same initiative order? Do
Yes.
we need to reroll? Okay, cool.
You're still. We'll say it's still your turn then.
This is my turn. So
This
what
is your turn.
what I did was basically move up to here, peek around,
Mhm.
and that's what I've done so far.
That's yes, you've done so far. Yep. You still have an action.
Okay, cool. So shit waffles.
This is the armor that was thrown down the stairs,
Yeah.
so it does have a vendetta.
Oh, yeah. Well, not against me. I'm not physically capable of throwing the
You're
armor
already
down
down,
the stairs.
man.
I'm a limp-wristed bard. Okay, so not really having much else that I can do here. I'm gonna pop around the corner. I'm gonna loose an arrow at the armor here. I'm gonna try to hit this fucker. That is 13, but
That's unfortunate.
yeah, that is a miss. Okay. So my next move is going to be Operation GTFO as I sprint over this way and pop the door out to the balcony.
Okay.
And prepare to make my last stand.
Yeah, so you're on a balcony.
Okay.
You are 3 stories up.
Alright.
There's an attic area / above you. You can tell the house goes higher up.
Okay. Is it something that I could physically climb?
Probably.
Alright.
It might take a second, but you could probably do it with a decent acrobatics check.
Okay. Well, that's not the worst for me, but I don't think I have it left in me this turn to do that.
Right.
Yeah. So, okay, having done that, I'm gonna step back here with my last 5 feet of movement, and that's my turn.
Okay, Darius, death save.
Ooh, probably dead.
Fuck, I hope not.
One to use a good
12.
That's a save.
Sweet. FYI, I was wrong about the medicine thing. Even if you're proficient in medicine and you have a healing kit or whatever, you still cannot give them a hit point.
Okay.
So the advantage to having medicine is you do not have to have a healing kit in order to stabilize.
Okay, got it. All right.
And diagnostics, of course.
Good to know.
Actually, yeah, what's in my inventory? I'm curious.
All right. It's the armor's turn.
All right, well here he comes.
Does it have to be? Does it have to be the armor?
15, 20, 25, 30.
Don't break the window.
If you can stall it for an hour, I'll wake up.
I'm just gonna be playing Scooby-Doo games with this thing.
It's going to use its full turn to move directly in front of you.
Okay, that fucker. All right.
Thunder waving it off the balcony would have been cool.
Well, if I had
Yeah,
use of
sounds
Thunder
nuts.
Wave left, and if that wouldn't also drop Thunder Wave on. Well, actually, yeah, I could drop it behind it and pop it off that way.
The gate isn't, the balcony edge isn't that high. Like, it's not really that high.
Yeah, if I could trip this fucking thing over it. I'm not very strong, but...
You can always just grapple it and pull it off the edge with you. And end the game prematurely.
Denethor Swan Song, Party Wipe.
It's really not, actually. Being stabilized at 0, within an hour, he'd get 1 hit point back.
Yep. And then I can try to help everybody else, because I do have those skills. I just have to be able to use them.
It is... Oh, yeah. The
Broom's turn.
Everyone says.
Oh god, the broom. Wherever the broom's at. Okay, now this asshole's in the room. Alright. Okay, so that's me again.
They have an ability called Blind Sense.
Mm-hmm.
The broom does?
Well, they both do.
Okay.
Blind sight. So anything within their radius of perception, they can detect what's going on.
Okay. Would it consume my action to try to climb?
Yes.
Okay.
It would consume your action to try to climb.
So I can either fight or flee right now.
And if you try to run,
It's attack of opportunity because I'm standing
it's
right
still
in
gonna
front
get
of it.
that.
Yeah, that's why that last 5 feet of movement just like harshed my buzz so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, it would do it. So
No,
I
no,
can't
100%.
not do
No,
it.
That's a thing that it would do, that's true. So, not really having any other option at this point, we're fighting to the fucking death, and I'm gonna pull both daggers out from under my suit coat, and still, so the picture that this presents now is amazing to me, because it's not just the, like, dramatic moment, oh, because of the way that Gerhardt looks right now, he's got a dusty, like, conductor's suit. He's wearing a tiger skin like a disguise, and the tiger's head is lodged over top of the top hat that I stole from him last time. So just look like an absolute fucking buffoon.
That's great.
Prepared to make my last stand, die the way I lived.
You'll at least remember it.
Yeah. This is the most barred last stand you'd have.
You've earned the nickname Tiger King.
Oh no, don't do that. Okay, so I'm attacking with both daggers at this suit of armor right now.
He already plays the death music.
Literal playing this fucking swan song right now.
You can tell he believes it.
I've taken no damage so far. The attacks. I might be able to eat one shot, which means yes, I'm gonna go ahead and attack twice for. Okay, so a 21 and a 20. Yeah, 21 19. Yes,
Okay.
awesome.
Get a shot.
Okay, so I still really hate.
Cancel the music.
No, keep it. I like the music, so I still really hate rolling d4s in real life, so I'm gonna roll these.
Not a bit of Caltrops, huh?
So there's 3 and 5, so 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yeah.
That, man, it's close.
Oh. No! Come on, just a squishy little part.
It's really close.
God, that sucks. Yeah, because the one was a 17. Just like a teensy bit more damage. Even level 1 this kind of is.
Really strong plus, yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
The door behind you is automatic. That door that goes out to the balcony closes automatically.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this place needs open doors.
Yeah, the doors. Yeah, most of the doors.
So now it just means armor
Basically.
on attack. Okay. So that I don't really have. Can I bardically inspire? Oh, I use my bonus action. I can't bardically inspire myself.
Does that mean the broom can't detect
Make
him?
your other statement.
Does that mean the broom can't detect him because he's too far away, or is
He can
still
still
in
detect him.
Okay.
6. What it means is he can't open the door.
Oh, fair enough.
The broom can't open
6.
the door.
That's
Yeah. All right, let's fucking go.
Natural 1.
And what's the other slam? Because I know there's another one coming for my ass.
13.
That is literally exactly my AC.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's alright. For 3 points of damage.
Okay, you know what? I'll eat that. That's fine. 3 points. We can.
With a natural 1, though, I want you to make a call in the air.
A call in the air. Okay, go ahead. Tails.
That's
Alright.
It teeters just ever so slightly as if it was going to fall off.
Oh,
man.
You tried.
I
You did. You tried.
Yeah, tried to give me that
I
last
gave it to
little bit.
luck.
Yeah.
Over here at the windows, it goes.
I can see the
broom's
broom.
Don't look at it.
Hold on, yeah, it's at this one.
Just
Just the broom is just like.
Oh my god. Oh, well, for a fight that went so thoroughly to shit, this has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay,
Dwindle
so.
off. Make your next extra.
Come on, dwindle. Your life is dwindling.
19.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
baby.
19.
So are you 2 and
stabilized.
2?
That's 3.
3? All right, good.
Stabilized.
Awesome.
So stable.
Gerhardt, it's your turn.
Stable, and.
I haven't made a third.
Okay.
He's got to make his third next.
Alright. I'm gonna swing twice again and try to put paid to this damn armor. It's been an absolute bugaboo here. Well, no, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attack it. Oh shit, no, I'm gonna use head my best here. The broom can't get through the door. Okay, so there's a 17.
That's got it.
Alright. There's a 17 to hit, and we're rolling 5 damage.
5 damage. That's done.
Okay.
Shatter it to pieces.
So there goes the armor, and the broom still just mean mugging me. Yeah. Okay.
It's all come down to this moment.
Yeah, you and the broom.
You and the broom.
Me and the broom. Okay, so is the. Yeah.
The glass begins to break.
The broom's actually punching through the window.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Terminator.
Jeez, this is insane. Just bashing
The
it.
glass is not broken, but it is breaking.
Okay.
Is there a particular time that we can give this to another player?
Based on
I have my own
how
information.
they. Yeah, it really kind of depends how you perceive what they're doing. If
Okay.
you really, really think what they did was cool or something.
So it's got to fit the flow of the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Like,
fair.
Yeah, and that's a reroll. Is what inspiration.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
or an advantage on a
Right.
situation. Say
You
you're
give your
given
enemies
disadvantage.
Then you would just.
There are
roll.
ways to give enemies disadvantage.
Then you just roll it.
Like
Same.
silvery barbs. Fuck that.
Silvery
Throwing a Johnny Rocket on
All my homies hate silvery bar. Dude, honestly.
That'd be more terrifying. I think flatter.
Darius, you need to make your
Then we get a tiger
We
broom.
got this.
No, these are my
Come on,
first
man.
dice.
Come on with my dice.
10.
10, hey,
There
that's
you
a
go.
save.
We have 3 stable boys.
Are you all good?
Yes.
Awesome, thank God. Man, that was tense.
I've had these dice since I was 12, and I think I've rolled a 20 on them like
Okay.
twice.
So we're.
Are you still cute?
Yes.
Is it my turn or the broom's
Natural 20, the broom breaks through the glass.
Oh my god.
It's an animal.
It's too powerful. Run.
It's my turn. All right.
And the broom has access to you.
Yeah, no, we've got access to each other, so very much like a war check. You're locked in here with me. So I'm gonna double dagger this fucking thing and try to end the menace once and for all with a pair of 13s.
Shit. You hit it once, didn't you?
It's AC.
That's some damage.
Its AC's a 14.
Okay, I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll one.
There you go.
Do it. Fucking horseshit. It's 15.
Yay!
Alright.
So for a single hit, for a single dagger attack on this broom, somebody finally put some bird on it, I hit it for 4 damage.
That's its exact total HP.
God,
That's
dude.
left
Oh,
over.
goodness.
So you slice the broom in half with your last swing, and it just goes tick, 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 and crumbles into 2 pieces.
Because you used your inspiration and it's within the flow of the game, I'm gonna give you mine.
Okay, cool. I don't think
Just
there's,
battle the broom for the final.
Yeah, you saved our asses.
On
You
the
deserved
balcony.
that inspiration.
I don't think there's been. Well, I thought the armor on the balconies was what really spooked me. I think I was more scared of the broom.
Yeah, right. Like everybody's gonna wake up from death and be like, "Where's the broom, buddy?"
That sword came out of nowhere.
Honestly, please do that because I'm going to tell you all. I have no idea. I didn't see it.
Nice job.
Oh, shit. That was tense.
Okay, I don't know why my dude's laying down. He deserves to stand up.
He's exhausted.
Right
He's-
now.
You
For
gonna
the-
keep the tiger skin?
For the bard, absolutely, that's my lucky tiger skin at this
Right?
point.
So I think I would pop up first out of the rest of us, and then I'm gonna do my whatever medicine thing that I can do. But you guys are already stable, so I'll try to heal. If you can come a little closer to me, I'm gonna
Yeah,
cast a healing spell.
100%. So I mean, we're out of combat now, so I'm just gonna move my ass back over here. Is there anything I can do to help here? Not really, since I don't.
Not really. Maybe move them into a safer place.
Okay, well,
Away from
like
the
the
broom
balcony.
closet.
right.
I
So
guess.
I would want to move him away from the top of the stairs, so A, he doesn't roll down and B, anything come up the stairs and fuck his world. So yeah, I'm at least gonna move our boy
Okay, you each get 200 experience points for that
fuck
fight.
back here.
Sweet.
Okay, so we are running off XP.
I'm gonna do XP.
Say you never do XP.
I decided that I want to.
Okay.
Wanna try
Because
it
I
out?
want to see. Yeah, exactly. I haven't done XP in years. So,
Okay.
yeah, each armor was worth 200 experience points, and the broom and the
How much was the broom worth?
100, and the sword was also worth 100.
Why was the broom only worth 100?
Well, it says 50 and 50, but it was 700, but it made a better total at 800. So you each get 200.
Okay.
Much appreciated. Now that we're all within
Why was
60.
the broom only 100? Who knows? The broom sure had a crazy damage modifier for some reason.
That broom.
Oh, because it was going off of dexterity.
That broom was beating wholesale ass.
That was pretty nice.
For you.
That was really cool, actually. What an amazing fight.
That
I
was
genuinely
crazy.
did not think.
That was gonna slay us, yeah.
Mhm.
I ate
First
10
fight.
right off the bat. And I'm like, shit, I'm gonna die. And
Yeah,
then
when I
magic missile sword got me. It's like, damn it.
I figured you guys.
I knew that sword was gonna come at me at some point. I knew it. I'm like,
Well,
what were we supposed to
if
do?
Dwindlehoff had taken it with him, the sword would have gotten an attack of opportunity on him when the armor came to life.
Smart
the first
man,
time, so
smart man.
That was my plan originally. So.
And I have my weakness, which is I have to light things for my religion, so I have to do that.
Mhm.
So let's do. I've got cure wounds. Who's got the least amount of hit points?
I'm relatively fine.
All of them.
All right, so I'll do cure wounds on one of you, whoever it may be. We'll do the gnome.
Yeah, and then I can use second wind.
I say give him the most because he's the fighter.
Yeah, so you only gonna take a short rest, or are you guys gonna try and take a long rest?
There's a room right here. I
have
can
another
I
spell
can
I
roll
can
myself
do
up in my tiger.
We could just sleep in this other room, and there's already a bed and
dude,
stuff.
we're going to. That I already cleared out the only immediately available hazard. One of the windows is broken, so there's probably a draft coming in. But you know what? I can hang my tiger up over
We
that.
could light the fireplace, I guess.
I can take care of
Do
that.
we
You
have any,
can?
do we have wood or I mean we can just burn the fucking.
He's got the
chairs.
bonfire spell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, we
okay.
could burn the broom.
Oh god.
Burn.
Nice.
Okay, so now.
There's the wardrobes; they can come apart. There's
I
also a jewelry box on
Yeah,
top of that.
I hope you didn't just say that for the laugh, because I'm 100% burning that.
Yeah,
Let's
I wouldn't
do
want him to come back to life.
No, let's do it.
And then I go shit in the ashes.
All right, so let me do the healing for the gnome. 2d8 plus what? 2d8 plus 3. So you have 9 hit points back to you.
That's almost full.
And then, so I have to use that spell slot up.
Now we're about to take a long rest, though.
And then we'll
So-
do...
Yeah, actually, we are about to take a long rest. He's got a
That'd
good
be
point.
one Burton.
Like your spell point.
How many
stuff.
experience
Just in
points I
case you
get?
guys roll 100
200.
die, so I want
200.
to heal you guys just in case, because I didn't. And then, well, I have my
I
bonus
also
action.
do milestone experience points now. So
Oh,
when you
sweet.
finish a milestone, I give out a bunch of experience as well.
Okay.
So I've got a bonus action. I'll use Healing Word. Creature you choice as you can see within range gains hit points equal to 2d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Of course, I put my d4 away.
Calco.
Yep, I love the caltrops. So what do you have against d4, Cam?
I just hate rolling them because they're a weird shape.
Oh, okay.
I don't like it when I throw them because they tend to just stay in the same position they left my hand.
Yeah,
You know what
they
I
don't
mean?
really roll.
They don't bounce. They don't do anything
Yeah,
fun.
they don't roll.
Yeah, see, John? That was better.
Yeah,
Cameron,
see,
what is that? That's what is that?
That, sir, is...
Was that
This is
everything?
an 8.
That's how it would be.
Thank you.
That's too smart.
So he got 8 hit points and you got 9 hit points. So
Very
we're,
nice.
Okay.
We're good.
And I'm Gucci. Like, my hit die ought to do me just fine. So,
How much you down? 3?
Yeah, if you take a short rest, you can expend hit dice to
yeah,
regain
but
HP.
we're going to take a long rest. Like,
Take a long rest?
Yeah.
Recoups. I mean,
So
not
that's
that-
full HP recovery and spell recovery.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
Well, you
at
just
least you get your
but,
spell slots back.
Oh yeah, but
Just
you
in
all,
case we got
I was gonna
interrupted.
say, just in case you get interrupted, you want to make sure you have something.
Absolutely.
There's some kind of horseshit. Okay, so, can we brace this door at all?
What
You
door?
could cover those double doors with those wardrobes.
Yeah,
they would
that's
fit
100%.
perfectly.
Yeah, can we get the fighter to push both wardrobes in front of that door?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll put candles in the fireplace, including the broom, and I'll cast bonfire. So
Okay, so this room
Yeah,
should
yeah.
be nice and toasty. I'm gonna hang the tiger skin over the bed so
nice.
we're nice and chill. Well, unchill.
Kids still sleeping outside. What's going on with them?
So there.
Honest, fuck them kids.
Yeah, right.
This is.
So you guys are gonna take a long rest. That's 8 hours.
Yeah.
You have to spend 8 hours in here.
Yeah, but
Trying
you know
to
what? 8 hours in this room, it's better than.
15 minutes. In
The
other
kids
places.
are like, "What's going on?"
Yeah. At this point, like Gerhardt and Cam are 100% convinced those are not real kids.
Yeah.
That was a bait. I'm set.
You could always go out the balcony and shout at them.
I'll do that in the morning.
Hey, we're gonna take a quick nap.
We did give them a blanket.
You did give them a blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your pillows?
You got the tiger skin out of it in return. So who's the real victor here?
Mm.
Did anybody see a teddy bear? I didn't see shit.
No.
I thought somebody grabbed a teddy bear from the
After the broom, I'd be scared of what the
second
teddy bear
floor.
could do.
Yeah, I thought somebody grabbed it. Or it was on the
You
third
haven't gotten
floor.
anything yet.
Yeah, I say I don't think I saw the teddy bear or the blanket. I mean, we can get the blanket from this bed, but I don't know if that's
Can you
theirs.
grab that book? It's just on the ground.
Well,
Yeah.
there's another floor of the house. Now there's the attic.
You can use this time to read a book
I need to
or
read that book.
go through magic items to try and study what they are, other things like that. You know what I mean? Examine things through the night. That counts as part of the downtime of the 8 hours. So
Okay.
you do not have to sleep for 8 hours exactly. That's not how it works. It's like 6 to 7 or 4, whatever's comfortable, whatever you can manage. It just needs to be some form of rest for 8 hours. Even characters that meditate, like elves,
Okay.
even warforges, they have to be powered down for a period of time.
Mm-hmm.
So I pick up
Or
the book and
stationary.
start reading it.
Okay. So taking the time to examine it, you find weird information on rituals, sacrifices, human sacrifice, other stuff like that. You even find information on like rebuilding bodies using other people.
So it's just necromancy.
A little bit, kind of. There is a strange ritual though that you find that involves sacrificing people in order to bring the dead back. Most of it weird blood rituals using words that seem relatively innate to just the cult that they're a part of, things like that. So, but it's hard to piece together because a lot of the book is not legible, unfortunately. So.
Oh, was it Cult of Worms in Oblivion?
Oblivion? Oh.
Yeah, it was.
The cult of priests of Osiris.
Yes.
Wait. Was it the Radiant Dawn?
That was
Who's on first watch?
Guys.
Defeating Manny Marco, Oblivion. I don't remember.
Yeah, Manny Marco. Yeah, is the warm one. You're right.
Yeah, who's on first watch? I'm gonna volunteer somebody else. I am very tired.
I'll take first watch.
Mm-hmm.
I need to sleep. Now, long rest would also clear the level of exhaustion, then?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. Thankfully, we never had to do any of those ability checks.
Right.
God,
that was so crazy.
Mm-hmm. Bert, the night seems to go by pretty uneventful.
Sweet.
For the most part, it's quiet. Really
Too
quiet. A lot of creaking. The house just creaks and moans. Weird smells occasionally kind of permeate the air.
Is it from the gnome?
Mm-hmm. You would recognize the scent of blood.
Yes.
Or like the strange iron smell in the air occasionally. Yeah.
These are lit. The first thing I did is light those stupid things that got us in this mess to begin with.
And they're still lit even when you went to bed.
Okay.
The faint glow from below the doors indicates that they stayed lit throughout the night while everybody sleeps. Who takes the second half of the night?
I'll take it.
Darius?
Lighter.
Darius. As you rouse and Bert heads to bed after he explains how his watch went, partway through the night, the dumbwaiter rises to the top of the room in the corner. You can hear the rope as if something has appeared behind the door in the corner.
Seems like something to worry about in the morning.
That's awesome.
I think
That's
I
a
would,
tomorrow problem.
if I woke up and you told me that story, I'd very much appreciate it.
Okay.
Alright, so we've ignored another ghost event successfully.
We're terrible paranormal investigators.
No, I think this is great. I think that's great, actually. I just like
I think
everybody's
it's
so
funny
exhausted
that-
with this house's bullshit already.
Right.
I think it's funny that all you have to do is ignore it and nothing happens.
Well, the dumbwaiter's closed. Clearly, most of these things can't open doors.
Mm-hmm.
And the armor's all gone.
But the fireplace is lit, so nothing's gonna crawl through that. I tend to fire the whole night.
Mm-hmm. Fuck you, Santa.
Fuck you, broom.
Merrily popping, warm my hands briskly. Turn around, warm in the cheeks.
May you rest in peace.
Is oh yeah, okay. I think it's Eminem that has the rotten pieces tattoo. Alright. So yeah. We get an uneventful night aside from completely ignoring the ghosts.
Did you ever check the jewelry box that was in here, or would we have time for that?
Oh, you could have.
Yeah, 100%. We could look at that.
Who wanted to?
I'm gonna have to go in a couple here, guys. Sorry, I'm just.
What time is it?
It's almost 9.
Oh, it's almost time. It's almost time to call it a night.
Yeah.
The jewelry box on the vanity is made with silver and gold filigree. The jewelry box itself is valuable because of that. It contains 3 gold rings and a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant.
Anybody taking jewelry? Anybody need it for retirement?
I'll take a ring.
I'm not planning on retiring, but you need to pass at least one of those my way.
How about this fancy necklace?
Who wants the pendant?
Done. I'm gonna take the necklace. I'm gonna put it on.
I'll take a ring.
And a ring. And then there was still what? Another ring.
2 gold rings left.
2 gold rings.
3
Did
gold
you
rings
want a ring?
and
Oh,
a
did you-
thin platinum
the
necklace.
vowel.
I have the vow.
And a partridge in a pear
There
tree.
you go. You got 2.
Take 2 gold rings.
Unless it's magical or practical, it's all yours.
It's 5 golden rings in the song. Yeah. 5 golden rings. 4 suits of armor.
1 evil broom.
Yeah. And a rock, no, getting his ass whooped by cleaning supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking the box?
Yes.
It says covered in gold and silver.
Yes.
Yeah,
Take
so the jewelry
too.
box, good for retirement apparently.
Um,
There's a catchphrase for the whole campaign.
mhm.
I never said it was my retirement.
Mm.
Just retirement. how you felt with your last stand with the top hat. And
Absolutely. This would have been the last step for it.
So good.
Correct.
That was good music for it. Too.
Great
It
visuals.
worked out
pretty
well.
well.
Tiger skin billowing in the wind,
I was
top
like,
hat.
how is this gonna go?
Nice.
I'm glad I didn't do like the cheap thing and just give it to you. I was just like,
No, I'm glad you didn't. I didn't.
Fight for
I
this
didn't. Dude, I didn't want you to.
yeah,
Because being on the back foot makes me think.
I made that fight a lot harder.
Dude, I'm good with that.
It was only supposed to be one animated suit,
Yeah, we would have bodied that fight easily.
and the sword actually wasn't
Ooh,
really
stone
animated.
Okay, how about the broom?
The broom was actually there.
That's great.
The broom and the first top suit armor.
So
were
the
actually
asshole that
part of
wrote
it.
this campaign
Yeah.
brought this broom upon us.
That's right.
God damn, that's
Um,
funny.
The morning comes too. You guys. What are you gonna do after that? Are you gonna check the dumbwaiter, or are you gonna leave it alone?
Hey guys, something happened with the dumbwaiter last night.
Oh no, it's daytime now. I mean, not that that makes a huge difference in Barovia, but I mean, I think we could go ahead and slide the dumbwaiter open and see what they delivered.
Remember what happened the last time?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some. How's the dumbwaiter open? What's the mechanism that pops it open?
Just slider.
It just slides
sliding
up.
door, Yep.
Okay. Is
You
there
can mage hand now.
is there anything above? There's like a bell above it.
Not up here.
Okay.
There's a
Is that a
button
cantrip or level
though
one?
here
There's a button here.
cantrip.
Okay.
that would potentially
I
ring
just
a bell
wanted to see if
somewhere.
there was something I could run a rope over so I can basically like pulley the door open from outside the room, but so I don't get blood on my shoes
Mhm.
if it's full of blood again. I don't know.
Also made
Bards always worried about their kicks.
Yeah, I think we probably. Well, I mean, my shoes are terrible. They're old, like, colonial era buckle jobs, but he's very sensitive about them.
Oh, okay. I will rip on the shoes.
They're his shoes. He's sensitive about the condition. You can talk all the shit you want. But,
But you said your mage hand's a cantrip, right?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Pop-
yeah,
open and see
okay,
what
so,
happens.
so we're gonna basically, what I picture is us hunkered down behind the wardrobes that we flip out of their sides, watching the dumbwaiter while he peeks out from behind the side and mage hands this door open.
Yeah, so you mage hand the door open, and it slides open, and inside is a golden key.
Ooh.
Where there is a anybody else play Path of Exile?
Yep.
Yeah.
Where
Been a
there is a
while.
golden key, there must be a golden door. Fucking Azaro.
You guys played the second one yet?
I played
No.
a little bit of the second one.
How was it?
It's not bad. It's more Diablo-y. So.
Yeah.
I
It's a
heard it
lot
was-
slower. The movement skills went away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see, we've got the dodge now.
You don't have being able to use like flame dash on repeat or whirling blades or something like that to move yourself around
You can use
really kinetically like you could in the first one.
evasion skills in this one.
Well, evasion skills, sure, but like